Focus really hard on your question while I shuffle the cards, and then I'm gonna have you pick a pile between 1 and 3. Alright, if you're still there, go ahead and type in the chat a pile between 1 and 3. Okay, and then go ahead and pick a card between 1 and 22. From what I've got, yes, you will. You just need to be really strong about it and use your intuition and like let it guide you through that. Like I'm getting like you know you can do it, but you just need that little push to do it. Let me pull a couple extra cards and let's see if we can get a little bit deeper to it. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting the same thing again. Like, you know what you want to do, like, you're tempted to do it, you're capable of doing it, because you just have to remember that, once you close one door, it opens up another, and that starts a new beginning for you. Anytime. Thank you for your question. Hello, yes, you can. Okay, thank you. What would you like to ask? Okay, of course. While I shuffle the cards, I want you to think really hard about your question. And once I'm done shuffling, you're going to pick a pile between 1 and 3, because I'm going to separate the deck. Okay, for pile 2, pick a number between 1 and 24. Or you can go ahead and actually pick, you can pick 3. Pick 3 numbers between 1 and 24. Okay, I like your choices. Let me look at them for a little bit and see what I get. Okay, nice. So I'm getting, it could be, I'm getting pretty much 10, 11, 12. So when getting that, it's kind of like this number may end up being significant to you when you know the time's right, and when it is right, it's going to be beautiful. And when I say 10, 11, 12, that can go for, like, it's like I'm getting that you know what it is, or like when you do know, you will know what it is. And I'm getting like 10, 11, 12. It could be, like 10, 10 days from now. It could be 10 years. It could be 11 days. It could be like 11 weeks. The same for 12. Yeah, that pretty much goes for all 3. Yeah. So it could be even 10, 11, 12 months to get them all like 3 back to back to back. Yeah. Because I'm getting that, and I'm getting it's going to be a happily ever after. Yeah. Anytime. Anytime. Thank you. Yeah, I am. Would you like to ask a question? Okay, go ahead and think really hard about your question while I shuffle the cards. And after I shuffle the cards, I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, between 1 and 3, which pile would you like to pick? Okay, what was the question you'd like to ask? Okay, would you like to, okay, now I want you to pick a card number between 1 and 36. Hi, Brazilian. Yes, I am. But at the moment, I'm still working with the previous person. Okay, Brazilian, I'll answer your question next. Let me just finish with the previous person. I'm just waiting for him to pick a number between 1 and 36. Okay, young Ty, for you, I'm getting they may not have seen it quite yet. They want to look at it, but there might be something that they're thinking about that's on their mind that's kind of like preventing them from looking at it, but they want to look at it. That's the thing. So it could be more like she may have not seen it because she's busy. She's either dealing with something, or if she's, feeling some type of way that has to do with anything, if you guys have any type of history. But I really am getting she's gonna look at it. She's like, just, she wants to, but she hasn't done it yet. Thank you for your question. Okay, Brazilian, are you still there? Anytime. I'm glad it did. Hi, Asen. Yeah, you'll be next. Let me help Brazilian. Okay, Brazilian, I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and I want you to think really hard while I'm shuffling them, and when I'm done, I'll let you know to pick a pile between 1 and 3. Okay, Brazilian, I want you to go ahead and pick a pile between 1 and 3 and ask your question. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and pick a card between 1 and 27. Okay, and what is the question you're asking, Brazilian? Oh, why is he so obsessed with you? Okay. I'm getting it has to do with just the type of energy you have. There's some type of energy that just radiates from you that he just can't get enough of. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's just something bright and like just it's like your energy just radiates to him. Okay, thank you for your question. Okay, Asen, are you still there? And High Star Moon, pretty much just like and then wait your turn and you can ask any question you'd like. Hi, sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly. I'm going to try my hardest. Pratikshya. I'll take yours soon. You just have to wait your turn. Sorry, this chat's a little slow. Brazilian. Sorry, Okay, Sen, hold on one quick second. Let me make sure everything is clear with Brazilian. Did you understand my reading Brazilian? Okay, Sen, I'm gonna go ahead and take your question while I wait for Brazilian. Okay, while I shuffle the cards, I want you to really think about your question and then pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3 for the pile numbers. Okay, sorry, Pratikshia, if I'm saying it correctly. You're next. Okay, Hassan, I want you to go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 25. I'm getting this has to do with some emotions or some feelings so far. It seems like he feels like there's just a burst of ideas between you guys. And I mean that with like passion and enthusiasm. Also, I'm getting like a lot of curiosity and like new ways of communicating. Especially when it has to do with like the future between you two. Lastly, I'm kind of getting like you may need to keep up with the pace if this is something you would like. but that it looks really promising as long as you do. Thank you for your question. Yeah, anytime. That's what I'm getting. Like I'm like at the end of the day, I'm pretty much getting he's really seeing like these like a bunch of new ideas like in all aspects between you two. Okay. Pratikshya, sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly. Are you still here? Hi, the Cosmic Witch. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and I want you to think really hard. I know you already asked the question, but just think really hard about it while I shuffle the cards, and once I'm done, I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, I would like you to pick a pile between 1 and 3. Hi, the Cosmic Witch. I'm doing pretty good today. How about you? Hi, Star Moon. Yeah, let me double check, but I believe you're next. Yeah, you should be next. And then Harajuku Barbie is after. And then Chim H, you're after them. So you're about third. Yeah, you too, Cosmic Witch. You're coming up too. I think you're actually after. Yeah, you're after Hajuku Barbie. Or sorry, yeah, Harajuku Barbie, if I'm saying it correctly. Pratikshi, are you still there? I would need you to pick a pile between 1 and 3 if you're not. I mean, sorry, if you are. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume they're not here anymore so we can move on so I don't waste anybody's time. Okay, let me double check, right? I believe Star Moon, you're next. Are you still here, Star Moon? Okay. Hi, how are you? I would like you to think really hard about the question you have to ask while I shuffle the cards. And then after I'm done shuffling, I want you to pick a pile between, a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, go ahead and pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 30. And also go ahead and ask your question. Well, okay. From what I've got, I'm getting that he he's really strong. Like, he feels really strong about you, and he really does miss you, believe it or not. And I'm also getting that even if, like, I don't know if you guys are fighting or if you guys tend to have, like, a fight where, you know, he can kind of be that type of person that just, like, will, like, not talk to you as much or kind of, like, have a little temper. But if that situation is going on, or even if that's going on right now, that he's quick to, like, forget, because at the end of the day, he really does miss you. He's strong enough to stop thinking about the bad side. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense why I'm getting that. Because it's kind of like he could be one of those people that are like, you know, kind of like his way or no way type thing, whether that has to do with the fight or even like just the type of person he may be. But I am getting he does miss you, like, regardless of this temper. Thank you for your question. Hi, physical. Yeah, there's a few people ahead of you, but you can ask your question soon. Okay. Harajuku Barbie, are you still there? Thank you, physical. Okay, hi. While I shuffle my cards, I want you to think really hard about the question you have to ask. Okay. Okay. Now I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, then go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 30. Okay, so far, like, off the bat, I'm getting move forward type of energy. Like, that's what I just keep hearing those words. And it's kind of like move forward in a positive direction, not necessarily negative, sorry, but it could be like if this is like a, you know, a new flame or even an existing, it's kind of like one that might take some hard work and commitment, but it's definitely like very promising. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like, it's like a confidence type of relationship. And even if it's not necessarily a relationship, I'm just getting you know, like if you guys are fighting, don't think that this is it or anything like that, or it's kind of like, it's hard to really say it. I just keep getting like move forward, but when I'm hearing this move forward, it's kind of like, because you know that could always mean in either way, so whichever your situation is. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, see, that kind of makes sense. Moving forward. Yeah, see, like, okay, now that you say that, the moving forward could mean like, it depending on the way that things happen, like it's like overcoming conflicts and moving forward, like, you know, seeing the brighter side of things and forgetting, not even necessarily forgetting, but being able to get past it. But it is going to be like I said, you're going to need some hard work and commitment if that is something that you want, or to, like, you know, if you want to reignite that flame. It's kind of like, I'm getting like, the last thing I'm getting is like, if this does end up being reignited, it could be like, it may be a journey or feel like a journey. Yeah, anytime. Thank you for your question. Okay. Hi, Cosmic. Are you ready? And then after Cosmic is you, Chim, if you're still here. Hi, Empress. You'll be next. Or not next, Empress. I believe there's about 2 people ahead of you. Hi, Chim. You're coming up. I'm waiting to see if Cosmic is here. Yeah, I believe you're next. We're just gonna wait a little bit longer and see if Cosmic's here, Chim, and then you're next. Okay. Are you there, Cosmic? Sorry, this little... Okay, nice. Nice to know you're still here, Physical. Yeah, you're coming up too soon, Physical. You're after Chim. Okay, Cosmic. Nice to know that you're back. While I'm shuffling the cards... Oh, Pratiksha. Pratiksha, I was talking to you earlier, silly. Okay. Pratiksha, we'll redo yours right now, okay? Let me just finish with Cosmic right now. Okay, Cosmic, if you're there, I want you to think really hard about your question. And then while I shuffle the cards, just let me know, pick a pile between 1 and 3. Okay, Cosmic. I want you to pick a pile number between, okay, 2. Okay. Okay, I want you to go ahead and ask your question and then pick a number between 1 and 21. You keep feeling 2 or 3. Okay, 11, let's see. And what's the question you'd like to ask? This is such a bright card. While I wait for your question, right off the bat, I'm getting like happily ever after type of vibes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm getting you know what you want and you know the potential for it. So it's kind of like you need to do what you think is your happily ever after. Like is applying for a new job. Pratiksha, I'm talking to Cosmic. But it's like, you know, is applying for a new job gonna make you happy and get you towards that, like that ideal happily ever after you have for yourself? Or do you think expanding your business is the best way to go? But I'm getting you really do know which one you'd rather do. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually the card I got for you. Thank you for your question. That's crazy. Thank you, Cosmic. All right, Pratikshya, let's redo yours really quick. I don't know what happened. Okay, I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3 while I shuffle the cards, Pratikshya, if you're still there. Anytime, Cosmic. Okay, Pratikshya, 3. Okay, I want you to pick a card between 1 and 25. Hi, Grace. Yeah, there's just a few people ahead of you. Okay, for you guys, I'm getting like this. It may take some like practice to get it right. So there's definitely potential for you guys to be successful, but you guys both need to work at it together. Yeah, I'm getting like you guys can get to wherever you want to be as long as all the effort is put into it. Thank you for your question. Okay, Chim, are you ready? If you're still there? Anytime, Pratikshya. Okay, Chim, while I shuffle the cards, I want you to think really hard about your question, and then when I'm done shuffling, pick a number between 1 and 3. Okay, Chim, and now I want you to pick a number between 1 and 23. Yeah, Empress, sorry. Actually, I think you're coming up too. Okay, thank you, physical. Okay. And what is a question you'd like to ask Chim? Thanks, Chim. If you'd like to make a list, that would help. If I think you're talking about the right thing. Okay, and your question. Okay, so for your question, I'm getting there's a lot of new beginnings, like, and potential and opportunities with this SF that you're asking about, and that it would be a great thing to do. I'm also saying that this could be something that's like very wealthy and like glorifying. And also not even just that, but it's also like I'm just getting like very meaningful type of energy. And also very sustainable. Thank you for your question. Yeah, good luck. You really should. That's what I'm getting. Anytime. Okay. Physical, are you ready? I believe you're next. Thank you, Radha. There's like a few people ahead of you. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. I'll be shuffling the cards while I wait for you, Physical. Just think really hard about your question. And when you're ready, I want you to pick a pile between 1 and 3 if you're still here. You, Physical. I'm on you right now. If you're ready. Okay. Okay, and then I want you to pick a number between 1 and 22, Physical. Okay, and what's the question you'd like to ask, Physical? I'm getting like move toward or move forward something type of energy while I wait to see what your question is. And it's not necessarily in a bad way. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting move forward towards like new beginnings, like kind of like just getting past anything if there is. Yeah, I got the Chariot for you. Sorry about that. Okay, physical. So for the card I got for you, I got the Chariot. It gives me like move forward type of energy. Not necessarily moving away. It's just kind of like, just like they want to be in control. Yeah. Yeah, like moving on. Because I'm getting like moving past what there is so there could be new beginnings. And it also ends up being successful. I'm also getting some determination. Like this is like some really determining energy to move forward on this. Thank you for your question. Okay, thank you, Chim. Okay, Vic, are you still here? Are you ready? Okay, Vic. While I shuffle these cards, I want you to go ahead and think about your question really hard. And then after that, pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, and now I would like you to pick a number between 1 and 28. Thanks, Jim. Really appreciate it. It's my first time doing like this whole live thing. 26, okay. Okay, and what's... Oh, sorry. Is the audio back on now? I think it is now. And what's the question you'd like to ask Vic? Okay, Vic, I'm getting the Seven of Cups. This energy is kind of like temptations, like having a lot to choose from. I'm also getting like there's gonna be a lot of opportunities, choices, like, you know, and it's kind of like, just kind of like, also be cautious with this, like be careful what you wish for, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's kind of like, it's just kind of like, make sure to like kind of get the full scope of things, because some things may seem like a little too good to be true. Not everything, but there might just be a few things that are. Everything may not be as it seems, if that kind of makes sense. That's kind of what I'm getting. Thank you for your question. Hi, Empress. Yeah, Chim made a list. There's a list above. I can't tell if maybe the audio is a little bit delayed, but Vic, or did you hear what I had to say? I just want to make sure. I don't want to have anybody leaving empty-handed. Hi, Empress. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and move on to. I could give Vic his or her reading, but I don't. Yeah, Empress M, you're coming up too. There's about 2 people, including the other Empress. So there's about 3 people if you want to include Empress right now. But Empress with the bow and the rose after. You're up right now. I'm still waiting for Vic, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. I just want to make sure, Vic, like if you do hear this, like if you heard my reading, just leave a yes or a no in the comments. Okay, Empress with the bow and the rose after your name. Are you ready? Hi, Radha and her. Yeah, you guys are coming up too. There's quite a few people ahead of you. Radha, there's about 4 people ahead of you, and her, there's about 6 people ahead of you. I'm just waiting for Empress, the first Empress. Okay, what number? Okay, so for now, Empress, I want you to think really hard about your question really quick while I shuffle the cards, and then I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay, Empress, I want you to go ahead and pick a pile number between 1 and 3 and ask your question. Okay, and then I want you to go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 27 and ask your question. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you. Okay, and then I would need you to pick a number between 1 and, I believe, 27, Empress. Hi, Jim. You can go ahead and, yeah, you can go ahead and close the list after Cheryl. Thank you, Jim. We're going to cut it short just because I have to go take care of my toddler. Okay, Empress. For the card I have for you, I have the 7 of Swords. Wow, okay. Off the bat, I'm kind of getting like, there may have been was there some like type of betrayal or something? Like something, like not even necessarily a betrayal, but some type of determining factor that is causing this person to contemplate whether you are a yes or no. Yeah, like this is kind of like no type of energy, or even then, not even just like a hard no, but it could be like there needs to be some type of clearing up the situation if it is going to be a yes, or like some stuff getting cleared. Does that make sense, Empress? Okay, Empress. Thank you for your question. I hope it made sense. Okay, Grace, are you still here? Are you still here, Grace? Thanks for your response, Empress. I hope it did. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is that type of energy, but it's also like the type of energy. It's like kind of like remembering to play fair, you know? And it's kind of like not even that, but it's like it's not always a bad thing. That's what it was like. That's pretty much what I'm getting for yours, Empress. So just don't try to look at it too negatively. Okay, Grace. I don't think Grace is still here. So let's just go ahead and move on for now until we see if they come back at all or anything like that. XYZ, please. I think that's your name. Are you ready? And then Empress M128, you're after XYZ, please. We're just waiting to see if they're still here. Let's wait one more minute. Thanks, Chim. Yeah, let's wait one more minute, see if XYZ, please, is still here before we move on real quick. And then Empress, you're up. Nice, Cheryl. Nice to see you're still here. Okay, I think it's safe to assume XYZ isn't here anymore. Are you ready, Empress? Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and as you type it and shuffle the, as you type your question and I shuffle the cards, I want you to think really hard about it. Okay, nice. I want you to pick a pile between 1 and 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I have, okay, now I need you to pick a card between 1 and 26. Okay. Okay, wow. So right off the bat, I have the Queen of Swords, and when I see her, it's like it just feels like is this situation kind of like giving you butterflies? Like just not even if you're just thinking about it, but just like seeing what it has to offer. But honestly, right away, I really am getting I really am getting like a yes. I'm also kind of getting like maybe even like you've been waiting for this, like you've been patient and you've been very understanding about like the time, like not even just the time frame, but it like when it happens type thing. Like see this is a good sign. I'm getting it like a really hard yes. I see. Yeah, see, that kind of makes sense too, because this card is like kind of like you know that it's far, and that's kind of why you're like thinking about it, but like you're patient, like the patience can work, it can work in multiple ways. It could be like it depends, like it could be like if it has to do with your goals, or if you've been patient already and you really like worked really hard for this type thing. It's like your situation, so kind of judge it by how it is. Like if you feel like now is the time, and you like put forth all this effort, like even despite it being far from like your current place, like is it gonna bring you more positivity than being in like the small and cheaper place? Like not even necessarily because it's small and cheaper, but it just kind of depends on what you're looking at in your life right now. Or is a small and cheaper place gonna be like giving you more patient energy? I see what you're saying. Yeah, I really feel it. See, and that kind of makes sense too. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a lot of positivity. Like this is like a yes. Like you should do it, and that it's gonna bring a lot of positivity. Like, cause you know how to make it work, and your patience will really help you get through that. Thank you for your question. Yeah, that's good. Then Empress, maybe getting away is probably for the better. Okay, Radha, are you ready? If you're still here. Okay, I want you to think really hard about your question, Radha. And while I shuffle these cards, and then I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Yeah, Radha, you can go ahead and pick a pile number between 1 and 3 and then ask your question. Thank you, Empress. Sorry, thank you. Thank you, Empress. Sending love, light, and blessings to you too. Okay, Radha. Okay, Radha. Now I need you to pick a number between 1 and 31. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Radha. Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 31, and we'll get some information behind that. I try to make it personal by having you guys pick each card. Try to look at it as like the virtual way of me like holding my hand with like those cards, you know, saying, you know, pick a card. All right, thank you, Chim. Thank you for everything. Hope you have a good supper and also a great day. Okay, Radha, let me pull your card. Okay, Radha. So I'm getting this is like breakthrough type of energy with this Ace of Swords. And this could kind of go in like, let me feel this. This is kind of like, it's just kind of like the truth needs to be, it needs to be discussed and like acknowledged type thing. You know, not even just the truth, but there needs to be some more communication and some discussion. Yeah, I could feel that. Yeah, then yeah, it's like a not yet. It's definitely gonna be a not yet, because if there's no communication yet, yeah, because I'm getting, there needs to be like, it's like problems need to be faced, and it needs to be faced with like clarity and honesty. And in order to do that, obviously, there needs to be communication first. But once these can get, you know, these like the situation can get confronted, there's gonna be like great like harmony and balance, like an understanding. But this could also be like a situation for the better if it's not something you're wishing to keep going. Because I don't know if they could be one of those people it could be on either side, like toxic a little bit, but it's never bad to cut toxic people out, if that makes sense. Will he reach out soon? I'm getting it. It may be soon, but it's like not like sooner than you think type of thing. It's like one of those things that could take some time. Not a lot of time. And like, I'm not getting a specific number. I'm just getting time. And this could be based off if things kind of like got heated or not. Or if they were like, you know, kind of like emotion filled. Yeah, thank you for your question. The last thing I'm getting is just when there is communication, be ready for any problems to just be faced with just clarity. Thank you for your question. Okay, Kathy, are you still there? Hi, the Devil's Tarot and Tamil's Guidance and Bang 10X and Serial. My list is pretty much closed for the day because I need to go take care of my toddler, but I will most likely, I could probably do like a part 2 to finish you guys up tomorrow if you'd like. Just make sure you guys leave a like and I'll keep track of you guys. Also, for the people that are here, if the people that are still here that just joined, my list pretty much closed, but go ahead and like and leave a comment just to make sure that I get your name soon. I could probably do you guys tomorrow if you'd like a part 2. Just make sure to leave a comment. Okay, Kathy, are you there? Hi, S. You're coming up. You're after Kathy is Sit. I think if I'm saying that right, SCITT, and then you're up S. So if they're not here, then you'll be up right now. Thanks, the Devil's Tarot. While I wait to see if Kathy is here, I'm just going to read the last of the names I have today and then make sure if you guys are new or joined late to like and leave a comment, and I will definitely come back for a part 2 for you guys. Just make sure to do that so I can keep track. No, her, you didn't miss. You and S are coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and assume Kathy isn't here. Is Sit here, SCITT. After them is S, her, and Cheryl. Those are the last people I have for today. So if Sit isn't here, then S, you're up, and then her, you're after. Just give it a little bit, like, let's give it about, like, 30 more seconds to see if Sit is here or not still. If not, we'll go ahead and move on to you, S. Anytime, her. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and assume Sit isn't here. Are you ready, S? While I wait to see if you're here, S, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards. And I want you to think really hard if you're still here, and I'm gonna give you some time. Okay, S. Go ahead and think really hard about your question, and then I want you to pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Hi, Tennille. Hi, Bing 10X. No, Bing 10X. Yeah. Hi, Cheryl. You'll be coming up soon too. For Tennille and Bing 10X, I'm pretty much closed for the day. Just make sure you like and leave a comment, and I will come back tomorrow for a part 2 to get you guys in. Okay, S, pile number 3. Okay, S, I need you to go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 28. Thank you, Bing 10. You too. Okay, and what's the question you have? Already, while I wait for your question, I'm already getting some like balanced type of energy and patience and like moderation. I'm also getting like connecting. I'm getting that D feels feels like a connection. Like kind of like potential, like it may not be easy, not even necessarily it may not be easy, but it may need some like little like adjustments to make it work or to balance it out. Like there might be some like patience and hard work, but I'm getting compromise. But this really has like great potential. And it's like I'm getting like this overall, the overall energy and the vibe is like harmony, like, you know, a harmonious relationship. And it's kind of like just finding that perfect balance. And it's also like this card kind of gives me like soulmate vibes. Lastly, I'm getting like just great like cooperation and like stability between like the two, like between like the two of you guys. And lastly, just be welcoming about it. If this is something you like, you could see like, you know, long-term wise, just like be very welcoming, because you know what you give is what you get. Yeah, thank you, S. Thank you for your question. Okay, Her, are you ready? Okay, Her. While I shuffle these cards, I want you to think really hard about your question. Anytime, S. And then Her, when you're ready, I want you to go ahead and pick a pile number between 1 and 3. Okay. Okay, and now I need you to pick a number between 1 and 26 and ask your question. Okay. Okay, for you, I have the 6 of Cups. The energy I get from this card is always like, kind of like enjoying life and seeing like the innocence of things. Like, so like pretty much like to kind of answer and apply that to your question. Let me see, I'm feeling like, just like happy, like, you know, like when you're a kid, you know, like there's no worries or anything like that. Like you just kind of do what you gotta do and that's it. And it's always like this, a fresh start, like a new breath of fresh air. Like the feelings AL has for you are like, it's like that. It's kind of like these like happy nostalgic feelings. Like, you know, kind of like just like playful energy. That's really what it comes down to. Like, you know, carefree type thing, and not in a bad way, but like just in that way where nothing is really like being looked at or important. It's kind of like the feelings he has for you is kind of like shutting out, and not shutting out in a bad way, but just shutting out the things around him. It's also, I'm getting like, you know, like just a refresher, like, you know, that type of energy when you wake up and it's just a new day when you were a kid, you know, and you had like no worries. It was always like a brand new beginning. Yeah, like an escape. But not an escape like in a bad way. It's kind of, I'm getting like a more like a happy way. Like this is like very like warm and like nostalgic energy, yeah. It's kind of like the last thing I'm really getting is you have this type of energy that you can really bring into their life and kind of help them and teach them to focus on things that, like, you know, like really matter, and like just like a lot of positivity and like a lot of joy and like innocence. This is such like playful energy. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Anytime. Okay, and the last person I'm taking for today is Cheryl, if you're still here. Yeah, I'm glad it did her. Thank you. Are you still there, Cheryl? And if there's any people that are here or join late, don't forget to leave a like and comment, and I'll definitely come back for a part 2 tomorrow. Okay, Cheryl, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes if you see if you're still here or not. And if anybody new joined, just don't forget, Cheryl's the last person I'm taking today, but I will definitely be back for a part 2 tomorrow. Just make sure you like and leave a comment. Okay, thank you guys for whoever tuned in today. And don't forget, if you guys came or you guys came late, and Cheryl, if you see this, I plan on uploading this. So if you do end up seeing this, you can come back tomorrow and I'll go ahead and squeeze you back in. But thank you guys for whoever joined, whoever participated. And thank you guys again for the 100 subscribers, sorry. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And I will definitely come back for a part 2 tomorrow.